What is up, y'all? It's your boy Ghost in the Zone 1 live, 4th of July. Yes, I'm doing this at midnight, 12:28 a.m. Happy Freedom Day, Eagle Day, Hot Dog, Shotgun Holding Day. Uh, yeah, it's that day. Happy Independence Day. Hopefully everybody's having a good holiday. I'm coming out with some more videos. So back when a couple months ago I did like a little challenger series thing. So I would just host games and host a little table of our best duelists competing in our Discord. Mainly just a table just for us to get better and compete and just keep playing. And so far it's done pretty good. We've gotten better players. We've had a lot of our people in our Discord starting to top recently, and maybe it's because of this. I mean, who knows? But yeah, I'm gonna have interviews. This is the halfway point for season 2 of our new 2.0 series. Like, I made some changes to the rules and everything, and actually put it on like paper on documents. So that's pretty cool. But other than that, y'all, I'm gonna send y'all over to the interview where I'm gonna be interviewing 3 lucky people because they did not do this through skill. I believe that 100%. They just opened the nuts when I did it. But anyways, I'm gonna catch y'all later. See ya to the videos. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I am here with Mr. E-Hero Speedweed, our 3rd place finish. You played a couple of decks, because that just sounds to me that you weren't good at with any. So I guess you have to make up with your lack of skill with multiple decks. So I got a couple questions for you. Are you ready today? How you feeling, man?
Damn, I got a shit, but you bleep that out. I'm ready.
You ready? Okay. I'm glad to know that you dying. You got bubble
Nah,
guts and stuff.
I'm bubble good.
But you know what ain't bubbling these decks, bro. So I'm gonna have to ask, what deck have you been playing and why?
Um, so current format, hero as always,
Mm-hmm.
and uh, Tri-Spright.
Tri-Spright.
So Tri-Spright is like the least popular variant of Sprite, but I find it to be the most fun,
Okay.
just
Okay.
because I like Tri Brigade. But
Mm-hmm.
um, yeah. Then Edison format, I've been playing Blackwing, which is like pretty cookie cutter.
Mm-hmm. And there isn't any particular reason why you're playing it?
The nostalgia. I'm a
Oh.
sucker for Blackwings. I want to make a modern version of it, but
Mm-hmm.
I've been putting that off to the side and procrastinating a lot. Even though I have like much of the core, I just haven't got to it yet.
Awesome, awesome. Well, I'm gonna ask right now, what deck do you expect to play against the most in these formats? So you've been playing Edison, you've been playing Current. So for Current, whatever, what are you expecting to see like when we're playing like ranked games and stuff like that? Talking
I'm
about.
expecting Cash to be around for like a couple more formats. Branded for sure,
Mm-hmm.
still being a top dog. Uh, Labyrinth too is like the better Eldritch in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I hate back row decks, surprisingly enough, Runic is still a thing. I don't know how.
Yeah, I don't know how either.
Yeah. Other meta decks probably. I've been seeing Ishizu tier being played with, but it's like I feel like it's coat builds. I feel like if it sounds crazy, but if they bring Kit back, the
Mm-hmm.
one at least, it'll put it like up there with Cash and like those top decks, Cash, Lab, and Branded. I feel like
Yeah,
it's that for
that
me
ain't
right
happening, bro. That ain't happening. I'll make sure it don't happen.
now. I will go to fucking John Konami himself and smack him in
Exactly, bro.
the
But
face.
what did you expect to play against in Go? Like, were there any decks that you expect any of us to play or anything like that?
Chaos, Scapegoat Control,
Scapegoat, what the hell? You talking about Go, bro?
and Go.
I'm talking about Edison. What are you talking about?
Oh shit, okay. Edison,
Oh, you're right.
Blackwing,
We have to cut out
Blackwing,
all this.
Glad Beast.
You said Blackwing and Glad Beast.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, okay. Even though they're trash, but all right, I got you. But are there any matchups that you're scared of that you want to like avoid most of the time with any of these decks?
For current format,
Yeah, for
probably
both.
say go for both.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not really. I feel like both formats, current and Go. I mean, Go has like the main decks that are always in rotation. Same thing for like current format right now. It's not like how it was like 2, 3 formats ago, where it was like just one deck being the
Mm-hmm.
best one, being the most viable. But I feel like it's a little bit more. I
All
want to
right.
say diverse, but I would probably say this is like a like a 3 deck format, 4 deck format.
All right. And then the same thing with Edison. You're not as scared of a certain deck in that format.
Not really, just because um, mirror matches are common if you're playing Blackwing.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you're going up against like synchro decks, like if you have Book of Moon, you kind of win, and it's good to have. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's a one of an Edison.
I think it is. I think it
Yeah,
is. Well, no, no, it might be. Might be a two. I'm thinking. I don't remember. I just know it outs Jinzo. That's the main thing I like about it. But, all right. Did you feel you had to have a specific card in your main or side deck to be able to overcome a specific matchup?
yeah. Well, fuck yeah. I would
So,
probably say like for current, if I was going up against branded,
mhm,
definitely evenly or super poly. Um, if I if I lost Dyro, if I can't break their board, then I mean, just set up to not have them play game 2. You already know what's gonna happen game 3, so just open up evenly. For cash, I would say, um, surprisingly enough,
mhm.
Alpha in my Tri-Spright deck. Alpha
Oh,
came
the
in play.
that Alpha Master of Beasts. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
pretty crazy. Tell you, you main decking it. I'm like,
yeah. So they'll put the Shangri La. I'll just put a fucking Alpha and just bounce.
dang,
Yeah.
you a mad lad, bro. Couldn't be me though. I think that's trash. But all right. Can you enlighten us on, or can you let us and the viewers know, uh, just your opinion on your side deck? Like, let us know why these cards are in the side deck.
Are we talking about Tri-Spright or Hero?
All of them, bro. All of them.
Alright, we'll start off with Hero. So,
Mhm.
looking at Hero, I have Ash Blossom,
Mhm.
Gamma Seal, Lava Golem. That's it for the monsters. And then I got Cosmic, Extra D Force, 2 Dark Ruler, and just Board Breakers, and then Anti Spells, a good Floodgate, Rivalries, a good Floodgate, and then 3 Evenings.
Mhm.
So if I lose Dyro, I'm in a good spot where I could outgas my opponent. I have two hand traps because I have a little cross out package. So I'm either gonna draw them or nib them if I open them. But if I'm going second, that's where my sideboard is gonna give me an extra hand trap. Definitely board breakers. Board breakers are really good right now. I feel like hand traps aren't doing enough, so I'd rather have more board breakers. So that's where the dark rulers come in, the evenlies, the harpy, the lightning storm, the cosmic. A lot of spot removal. Same thing for like the kaiju's and the lava golem. Like I don't really have to rely on a normal summon, so that's why I do the lava golem. And then
Understandable.
for floodgates, I got my anti spells and my rivalry. Surprisingly enough, people would think that I need spells. So like I'm fucking myself with anti spell, but that's not really the case because I still got link routes. I still got my plasma routes, so it doesn't really matter. And then D Force is fuck. If you can set up a D Force board like 9 times out of 10, you're gonna win because you can't get targeted. You can't get destroyed by card effects. But like it's like plasma is the tower at that
Mhm.
point.
Yeah, I learned that the hard way. Yeah,
And
that was
rivalry
horrible.
too. And
Mhm.
then I have an extra rivalry for my Dark Angel. Like Dark Angel, the only reason it is good is because like the only way it will be good is if you pair it with rivalry. If you do not have it, they're just gonna link it off, tribute it off, and then business as usual. Like you need rivalry if you're gonna
Mhm.
pick. That's what
Understandable.
that rivalry's for.
And then for your Tri-Spright or your Edison deck, you want to break that down the sides for those decks?
Side deck for the Tri-Sprite. Alright, so I got a Droll, Bell, two Nib, a Lava Golem. Same thing, spot removal, hand traps. Board breakers include Dark Ruler, Cosmic, or Coal, Lightning Storm, and then the Evenlies. And then I don't like I'm unaffected by D barrier, so I could play D barrier. Or whatever, Synchro, Fusion, Xyz. I could call Xyz because I don't really end on Xyz's. So um, yeah, it's free.
All right.
And then yeah, Lava Golem. I don't really rely on a normal summon. Or
Mm-hmm.
hardly ever does that. Same thing for Drone. I play a lot of hand traps, so I play very little hand traps in the side because I got two Drone, three Ash, three Imperm for hand traps, and then for my board breakers, my second or my Alpha. But it's also an extender going first if I have Karaz in hand. That's a
Mm-hmm.
free summon.
Okay. Okay. That's what's up. And then your Edison deck,
Let me see here.
I know that's gonna be a little bit harder.
Yeah, DD Crow is actually really good.
It really is. I think it's really good.
Yeah, 3DD Crow, My Body as a Shield, really good too. It's like the solemn judgment of that format,
Mm.
like for a less cost. And then Deck Devi, it'll just hit most decks. Does Tornado standard because up one, set one, so one for one basically. Mind Crush. Let me see. Yep. Already got so
All
much
right.
on.
But so, do you think your deck is, or all your decks are pretty standard compared to other people's decks playing the same archetype?
Mm, Edison, yeah, and then Hero, definitely. I got my own take on it, just because a lot of people aim for 40 cards, but I play 45. Like I'll play anywhere between 40 and 45, so I don't really like trip in between that amount. And
No.
then uh, I was doing 40 for First Sprite, but I just upped it to 42 for more like hand traps and board breakers.
All right. And I want to ask, because it's new for your hero deck. I see the new Flame Wingman. Are you doing anything crazy with it? Because I know you have the favorite contact in hand. I know that or the fusion searches the trap. Are you doing anything crazy with that right now?
Um, so what it does now is that it makes you less reliant on a liquid soldier draw. So instead of hoping for like two random cards that are hopefully good, and then you have to discard one of them, you're guaranteeing two good cards off of that one line that you're taking. So instead of fusing, so think of like liquid soldiers like the cherry on top.
Mm-hmm.
So what you're mainly gonna fuse into now is Stratos and Neos. So you're gonna fuse those off, go into the Flame Wingman. You're gonna add the favorite contact and tribute the Flame Wingman off. For Sunrise, Sunrise gets you the Miracle Fusion, and then there you have set up for interruption on your opponent's turn with the Shining Neos Wingman. And the cool
Mm.
part is, like, it doesn't matter if they bestial your shit. Like, you're still gonna get fused off because you activate favorite contact, Flame Wingman and Neos in the grave. They bestial your Neos, whatever. Favorite contact says put from grave to the bottom of the deck. To special summon, not fusion summon. To special summon the extra deck. So you special summon the Neos Wingman, and then it also dodges Ghost Bell. There was a hero player that on YouTube. He, uh, he he said he got Ghost Bell, but it doesn't do it because Ghost Bell adds specials or banishes. It doesn't say negate by
Mm-hmm.
putting a card to the deck. So it dodges a lot of stuff. So it's kind of a hard thing to get around. So you get into the Shiny Neo Swingman, you're popping like 2 or 3 cards non-targeting. So spot remove
Gotcha.
on your opponent's turn. Yeah.
Dang, okay. And have you tried because I lost this on ladder. I couldn't believe it. There's like a Cosmo Neos play where it's basically King Calamity on your own turn. Like, is that an
Yeah,
actual viable thing or?
it's more for like the Neos build. Like it's fucking dirty as fuck when it resolves. But um like you need to have more Neos stuff. Like you need to have the one of Neospacians. You need to have like 2 Neos. You need to have Neos Fusion. Like all that stuff. But if you're playing Omni Hero, your best bet is going Shiny Neo Swingman route. And it doesn't really matter too because if you set up a D-Force board, that Neo Swingman is gonna go off because they can't Veiler, they can't Imperm, like they can't. They're gonna lose.
Gotcha. Well, alrighty, sir. Well, I got one more question for you. Are there any decks or cards that are coming out in future product that you're excited for at this moment? Like anything off the top of your head?
Low-key, I want them to come out with like good support for Morphtronics.
This man. He said you don't even care about the future support. I want him to make new one. I want them to make Morphtronics for me. Oh Lord. Well, I hope they don't. I genuinely hope they never do anything to appease you in any way, shape, or form. And congratulations on your third place so far in the halfway point of our season. And that pretty much concludes our interview. Thank you for spending some time with me. I greatly appreciate it. And other than that, do you have any shout outs before we take off?
Shout outs to everybody going to Nats.
All right, cool. So only one or two people from my Discord. Okay.
2 people. Yeah.
Should have said something like me or something because I take care of you. But alrighty. Well, all right, that concludes this interview. Thank you so much, man. And hopefully we'll see you topping at the end of the season.